Ways to renew your energy to be more productive. In this video, we shall answer the following questions. How should I think about productivity? What does it mean to balance my energy and why is it important? How can I balance my energy for productivity? Imagine Kwame, a tomato farmer, selling produce out of his humble greenhouse with the help of his family and a few friendly farmhands. From pinching and pruning the plants to examining the fruit for defects to packaging and selling produce on the farm stand, the days on Kwame's tiny tomato farm can be long and the work can be draining. After a long day on the farm, or even during a break from that long day, how might Kwame and team replenish their energy? What do you think they have to do? Please leave your comments below, we shall be glad to know your thoughts. People often think of productivity as doing as much as possible, as quickly as possible. But productivity isn't just about quantity of work, it's about quality. In fact, it's time to rethink what being productive actually entails. Instead of defining productivity as doing as much as possible, let's think about it as focusing on the work that matters most. Productivity is personal, as everyone has different goals. In general, though, productivity is about focusing longer, and with positive energy, so that the quality, not just quantity, of your work increases in a sustainable way. When you think about working hard, you probably think about how much you work, and more precisely, how much time you spend working. But spending time doing work isn't effective if you aren't spending that time productively. You know the days when you feel focused, motivated, and confident? The key to having more of these days is managing your energy, not your time. Time is finite, you can't create more of it. Energy, on the other hand, is renewable, and with awareness and practice, you can cultivate more sustainable, high-quality energy that ultimately makes you more productive. A human's energy comes from four main sources: the body, the emotions, the mind, and the spirit, all of which need regular renewal. To renew each of these sources there are rituals which, when practiced and precisely scheduled, can become automatic parts of your everyday. To sustain your physical energy, you should balance the physical energy you spend with the physical energy you renew. Every 90 to 120 minutes, or whenever you feel distracted, tired, or just want to check your phone, go get some physical renewal, move, exercise, take some deep breaths, or get some fresh air. If, like Kwame, exercise and fresh air is built into your work, make sure to renew your energy with nutrition and sleep. For instance, Kwame can make a habit of going to bed at the same time each night and taking breaks during the day. To maintain emotional energy, turn activities you enjoy and time with loved ones into daily rituals. After all, the better you feel, the better you perform. For example, Kwame can show appreciation to his farmstand customers every day and might consider having a nightly communal meal with his family and farmhands. On the flip side, think of ways to avoid events or behaviors that trigger negative feelings. If you do find yourself triggered, give yourself time to process, and don't react right away. Be aware of your different emotional states and optimize behaviors that bring you into what's called the performance zone. The performance zone is one of 4 zones of emotional energy. These are the 4 zones of emotional energy. The performance zone. High energy, positive, you might feel enthusiastic, optimistic, confident, and engaged. The survival zone. High energy, negative, you may feel frustrated, angry, defensive, and anxious. The recovery zone. Low energy, positive, you might feel peaceful, carefree, relaxed, and receptive. The burnout zone. Low energy, negative, you might feel exhausted, empty, sad, or hopeless. To renew your mental energy, make sure you allow your brain to have breaks. People often think checking email during a difficult task counts as a break, but when you do that, you're not allowing yourself to recharge mentally. Use breaks to really detach and recharge, whether that means taking deep breaths, meditating, or something else that gives your brain a chance to renew its energy. When you resume work, choose a single focus to get the most from your break. Before bed, Kwame can take time to prioritize his challenges at the farm for the next day, so that when he wakes up in the morning, he already has that taken care of. Spiritual energy can be one of the most difficult energies to replenish and maintain, since it involves reflecting on what truly matters to you. Think about what satisfies you, or makes you feel like you are making an impact. If it feels hard to find this in your work, try taking a broader perspective to find ways you might incorporate spiritual renewal into everyday life. For instance, if Kwame knows honesty is a value he wants to prioritize, he can find small ways to incorporate that value into his work, like being more transparent about his farming practices. This will recharge his spiritual energy. Or, say you love writing but hate analysis, while a coworker loves to crunch numbers but hates writing reports. Teaming up and each taking on the task you enjoy might lift your spirits, giving you more energy for that task and others. It's important to give yourself time for the things that give you spiritual energy, and to not multitask while doing those, so that you can feel that your work life isn't taking away from your spiritual energy entirely. Now that you know the different sources of energy and how they're all important to be renewed, which energy should you establish rituals to renew first? Once again, leave your comments in the section below. Share your thought with us, we will like to hear from you. Thanks for watching, we believe you have learned something new. In our next video, we shall look at how to work remotely and productively at the same time. Do subscribe to the channel and see you in the next video.